Hey everybody, it's Sight of the Wind Sage, and welcome back to Let's Play Kindred Spirits on the Roof post-game. In the last episode, we continued on our little cleanup adventure, and in this episode, we're gonna keep on cleaning up. That being said, the number of events that keep showing up gets shorter and shorter, as we only have even just one event here this time around in Farewell, which takes place right before first time, which I feel does give some sense of conclusiveness, meaning, again, potentially this could be the finale. So, but you know, it still might not be. The fact that there was only one event in all of November tells me that I feel something might be there, like an extra event for doing all the rest. But who knows? Again, whether this is the finale or not, we're still just working on a little bit of cleanup, so let's hop to it. And I kind of hope it's the finale, because having a finale with the same event as Farewell in it seems a little too, like, that'd be really fitting. But regardless, let's hop to it. This is I think it said this is a Sachi event. Anyway. It's been a few decades for you guys, so I get probably being a little sad, being at least a little sad to see it go. So we're going to be probably switching perspectives just so we can see everyone. So this is Yoka Anaki. Alright. I guess I'm going to kind of be running down a little bit of a mental list, so, yep. I feel it kind of makes sense that we see the Broadcasting Club first. Maki and Miki were the first couple we ever worked on, but the Broadcasting Club, I feel, was the first one that ever had that had a major arc. Because Maki and Miki, I feel, their first stake, their first leg of the story was kind of a minor arc, and I feel this is the first time I feel the Broadcasting Club is the first major real arc of the story. So I guess those two couples were kind of working together in tandem a bit for that first bit. Or we were working on them together. Anyway. Wow, we're moving on to Sachi pretty quickly. But I guess it kind of makes sense. She can only really go to the building where a lot of the third years goes, and it kind of makes sense that Maki would be following Miki. That little bit at the end does, I feel, seem like it can be kind of a nice metaphor for their relationship. Anyway, Sono and Kitty. And is this the last couple besides Yuna and Hina? Let's see. Broadcasting Club, Maki Miki, Koba, Audio, So no care. I think this might be the last one. I'm pretty sure there's only 5 couples. It'd be pretty sad if I forgot. It would be pretty sad if I forgot someone at this point, considering how much I've been playing this game. Anyway. I think you really only became able to understand each other after your fight, and it's really good that they came to understand each other, because it's really honestly, I'm just glad that the payoff for having to walk through the bullshit was worth it, and it did generally overall improve my opinion of the couple, but that again doesn't make any less bullshit, but at least it was worth it at the end. I guess they're probably not too worried about saying goodbye to Yuna and Hina because, well, they're gonna see them again pretty soon. I guess that means Anna's a little left out in a way, but wasn't. Anna's more of a friend to Yuna and Hina rather than the kindred spirits. Yep, and we see Yuna and Hina anyway. I had a feeling though. Oh, and it looks like an event definitely indeed opened up from now on. I don't know if this will be the last event. It makes sense. It's November. It's in November and it's Yuna, but we might still have more events after this. That being said, let's just keep going on. 23 minutes definitely wasn't gonna cut the part here. Alright, it's the Broadcasting Club. Oh, it's Kitty. I guess it makes sense. I guess in a way, all the second years coming together. They did say this trip was for like second year, so yeah. And Yuka and Yuka and Audio. And of course, I think no, wait, he is a first year. I guess in the context of talking about the trip, it doesn't make sense, but you know, it's probably trying to find some justification to bring all these characters together, because something tells me this is the last event. But still, it's good. It's good to see all these characters. And Maki's here. Okay, that's exactly what's going on. Bringing all the characters together. Oh yeah, oh yeah, Yuta was. I guess not the best first impression. Well, I definitely not first impression, but you know, in Insana's mind, that is technically how they first met, even if they didn't really meet at that moment. Might not be everyone, but we do have quite a bit of characters here. This is a pretty nice looking CG, honestly.
うわ、なんかすっごいことになっちゃったね。ええ。
海、お前バカだろ。富良野と函館と小樽って移動してるだけで自由行動の時間終わっちゃうだろ。
自由行動の時間絶対に短すぎ。北海道は広いんだから一日で回れるわけないじゃん。
一日に何箇所も回らなくていいんだよ。ほらねな、起きなよ。海にとんでもないとこ連れて行かれそうだよ。
ああ、いいよ、どこだって。
旅行でもそんなだったら冬の北海道に置き去りにするからな。
したら冬眠する。何このペンギン、かわいすぎるですね。この動物園いいな。私来年絶対自由行動ここにしようね。私カニ食べたい。こっちの牧場ならジンギスカン鍋食べられるって。それは迷う。気がついたらちっちゃ可愛い子が2人も。ねえねえ、2人とも今度つくやちゃんも入れて写真撮らせてくれない？そしたら私お土産買ってきてあげるけど。
剣峰さん、あまりいかがわしく聞こえる提案をしない方がいいぞ。
あれ？秋スノボコースにするんだ。
ああ、毎年冬には近場に滑りに行ってるしな。北海道は行ったことがないんだ。楽し
クールだな秋。だが俺はあれテレビで見たことあるけどさ、こけたらパイプから飛び出すんだろ。マジやべえだろ。
それはハーフパイプだろう。やったことがないなら私が教えてやるぞ。
私もスノボやってみたい。
お前これ以上行き先の候補増やしてどうすんだよ。
わ、すっごいカオス。
It might be complete chaos, but you know what? It's kind of our complete chaos.
そうね。
It's also a pretty enjoyable chaos in a way.
ユナの友達もずいぶんバラエティに富んでるよね。あのユナがこんなにたくさんの友達を集められるなんて。あのさ、感激で目頭が熱くなるよ。
変な言い方しないでよね。
でもどうするこれ。まあこのままグダグダしててもいいんだけど。
そうね。まあとりあえずお菓子と飲み物買ってこようかな。ねえちょっとお菓子と飲み物買ってくるから、みんなの分も買ってくるから後で割り勘でいい？ああ、もう適当に買ってくる。リクエストと文句は受け付けないから。
トミちゃん一人で大丈夫？荷物持ち手伝おうか？
平気、大丈夫。ほらみんな一緒に行こう。
ユナね。
And with that, it looks like we did it. In a way, we've achieved Yuritopia. And it seems we've completely beaten this game. This image is so worth it after the long journey we took to get here. But it appears this is the end of our journey. At least I think so. Maybe I should check.
屋上のユリレイさん、目指せユリトピア。
Very well done. And with that, it does look like we have everything done. So, and we even got a sunset here. That's nice. So yeah, we did it. We're done. This has been the entirety of Kindred Spirits on the Roof. And honestly, while I had a feeling we would make it to this point, I kind of don't know how to react. I think I'm going to open the planner again and just hop into it just for a little bit. Yeah, all done. Flow clear. Nothing left to unlock. So I guess I will return to the title screen. But
屋上のユリレイさん、ああ、可愛いものってたまんない。
this was a really fun journey, and I enjoyed a lot of it. I feel I said a lot of my sentiments in the epilogue, and really the post game doesn't do too much to change my opinion. Honestly, the game just kind of went going up from there. It was a bit of a long journey, and I did get tired plenty of times through it, but I do not regret a single second of this entire adventure now that we're kind of reached the end of it. I really enjoyed this whole thing. It was fun, and I loved it. And really, nothing more to be said except I'm really glad it's over. We achieved Yuritopia. Got a full clear, and yeah, not much left to really do on the journey, or yeah, not much left except to kind of say goodbye to this. That being said, Kindred Spirits on the Roof, while this playthrough is done and while the game is done, I still plan to follow up and maybe at least talk about some of the other stuff that this series has to offer, as there's still I believe 4 audio dramas tied to this series that can also be gotten on Steam. And even the manga, which I learned about the manga is that it's apparently, it's somewhat a sequel, somewhat a side story. I heard that, like, part of it you get to see what happens to all these characters kind of in a bit of an aftermath, but it's also has even a completely new couple added to it, and it's going to be very interesting to read and look at, and I'm definitely looking forward to that. But that's probably going to be in the quite distant future. This series is fun, but man, it is long. It's a little easy to burn out from. That being said, what's next for the immediate future? I guess I can talk about that a little bit. Well, I'm not going to say much on the subject, actually. But I guess the thing I can say is that, well, of course we have A Kiss for the Petals, Maidens of Michaels. That's still going on strong. And it will probably definitely go on stronger since I'm not recording 2 visual novels at the same time anymore. That being said, I might take a break from doing a second project for a little bit and focus on Maidens of Michaels a little bit exclusively. That being said, I do actually have a few things planned for the future. Some I'm gonna keep secret. Some things, you know, I'm gonna be keeping it mostly secret. But next time, when it comes to the next Let's Play, I'm probably gonna be focusing on a few shorter projects now. And I'm actually also gonna be taking kind of a step back from the visual novels. Maidens of Michaels can definitely keep its lead and kind of do that for me. But yeah, otherwise, I'm gonna have a few smaller projects going on. Not like a few smaller projects going on at the same time. No, just, you know, the Let's Plays I'm gonna be having going along Maidens of Michaels themselves are just going to be smaller. But I might take a break. I might get to recording those soon anyway, because I am excited for those projects. And that being said, while I do have a few smaller projects coming up, those are just mostly still in the planning phase, but I'm definitely going to be taking a break from visual novels. I do have one big project that's going to be in the works. That being said, I'm going to hold that in for a little bit. One more thing to be said, all these projects I am alluding to are Let's Play, so don't worry. I am thinking of maybe moving on from Let's Play, well, not moving on from Let's Plays, but starting to do other stuff with my channel but yeah. Something else some people also might be asking, how about post games for some other stuff I'm be doing? Yeah, maybe I'll do that here and there every once in a while, but I'm mostly going to be focusing on new stuff. And I think I actually want to do one more thing before I completely sign off from this project. And that is return to this title screen and actually show the opening movie I never got to show. So I hope you guys enjoy that.
屋上のユリレイさん
Or it's not going to do that.
大切な人ができました ひな大好きよ
Okay, that's actually super fitting. I don't think I can found, even if we didn't see the opening movie, that I know we've actually never seen because I skipped it in the first episode for some reason. I might put that in somewhere. Maybe I'll put that in the beginning of this episode. Might actually just, record that and just do that. But that's something to decide for a bit in the future. But yeah, thank you all for coming with me on this journey, and I hope you all enjoyed. That being said, I'll see you guys for whatever Let's Play we do next. So, see you guys then, and to quote a certain someone who's been in the comments, may the world overfloweth with Yuri. See you guys then.